Developing a metaverse platform is complex. You could start by designing with a hypothesis and then validate it against your hypothesis. One of the main issues with the metaverse is how can we get everyone to see them as a place that is a better alternative to traditional platforms. The metaverse is complex and virtual worlds usually don't behave like the real world. But where do you start? You could start by designing with a hypothesis and then validate it against your hypothesis. This is how the smartest physicists work. Just ask Sheldon Cooper. It doesn't have to be as complicated as Sheldon's ridiculously complicated hypothesis of something like scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock, Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has, rock crushes scissors. Physicists come up with a hypothesis and then test it to see if it is true. If it's inaccurate, they adjust their hypothesis and try again. This is an excellent way to approach designing your metaverse platform because you can continuously test and improve your concepts as you go. Developing a metaverse platform entails building a comprehensive virtual world that goes beyond 3D graphics. A metaverse platform should provide users with value, as well as engaging, realistic, and physically responsive features that foster a sense of community. To do this, the virtual world needs to be designed keeping in mind what users want from the platform. Functionality is also very important. For example, say you build a platform for 3D generated NFT short films that users can earn to watch. The hypothesis would be what types of content creators would the users value the most on the platform? Or will the platform's user value increase if it enables communities to grow around these content creators? With that, here are some additional ideas to help you get started. Are you designing your hypothesis to solve a problem you have today? Are you designing a hypothesis because you believe it will solve a problem in the future? How are you going to validate your hypothesis? What are your validation criteria? Are you going to have a controlled study? Or are you going to have an uncontrolled study? Are you going to run a UX or user research study? How will you measure your metrics? Or what is your metric? How are you going to know if your hypothesis is successful?